Good morning. This is Black Crow Walking, coming to you live from Australia. And we're bringing you A Course of Love by Mari Perron. Sorry, I'm just adjusting things here. There we go. All right. We're up to chapter 17, verse 12. And so far in the last little bit of the reading, we've been talking about judgment and criminals and the treatment of criminals. And believing that mistakes must be paid for, not once, but many times. No matter how heavy the payment is, it only pays for what was done and cannot ever be undone. What does payment do but purchase something that is then yours to keep? So that's your punishment. It's yours to keep forever. You've purchased with all your effort to make amends for your wrongdoing. You have but purchased guilt. That's really full on, isn't it? All we're doing is purchasing guilt, and hold it to yourself, and constant companion and judgment on your own self. We're very good at it, aren't we? We're very good at judging ourselves and holding ourselves responsible for the rest of our lives, even though we've paid our debt. This punishment and judgment system just doesn't work, and it doesn't allow you to move on from your mistakes. It doesn't allow you to grow from there. It just holds you in this state of guilt, which is a very low vibrational frequency, and not something that I want to participate in, that's for sure. So there must be another way to do this, because what it's doing is holding you in hell, and you're creating the hell. You are the master creator of heaven and hell. So let's see what today says from verse 12, chapter 17. See you now why those who judge cannot enter heaven. You create heaven, okay? Judgment proceeds from the belief in sin and the irreversibility of all errors. Judgment proceeds from the belief in sin. Okay, so you're putting in beliefs in sin. And the irreversibility of all errors. You're holding that person in sin for the rest of their life. If you do not believe you can reverse or turn back to the state in which you existed before the original error, then you never shall. So maybe we need to get rid of the beliefs, because if they're holding us in believing something for the rest of our lives that we think we can't reverse or turn back from, we are really living in hell. We're wandering around in hell. So I think we should create heaven again. How are we going to do that? Let's have a look. This space you can turn back to this space. Oh, wait a minute, I missed a bit. And yet all you need do is turn back. All you need do is it's as simple as that. Turn back. When you notice that your need is evolution, that you need to return or turn back from what you've just done, the decision you've just made, and make a better decision. It can be as simple as that. Make a better decision. Learn from what you just did and make a better decision. Create heaven. Being an observer of your body has prepared you for this. Step back now to the place that has been held for you. You have not lost your place in line. That's interesting, isn't it? Oh my God. I've been naughty. I have to go to the back of the line. Because you wandered. You haven't lost the place in line because you wandered. It has been held for you by the most loving of brothers, a brother united with your own self. This space you can turn back to holds no judgment and no fear. Let just step back to where you were before you made that decision. And so it is the repository of all that has proceeded from love. There it keeps all love's gifts safe for you. Love's gifts are gifts of creation or extension. Okay, so what? You made a mistake. Okay, so what? You made a bad decision. Step back in line and receive the love that was always here for you. It's always been here. You are love. Love's gifts are gifts of creation and extension. Create now. Extend yourself into evolution. Create now from here a better way. A way that brings that love to the forefront. A way that reminds you of who you are. Love's gifts are gifts of creation and extension. Gifts you have both given and received. Each act of love is added to the space in the universe that is yours and has become part of the whole along with you. All that has proceeded from fear is nothing and has no existence apart from your own thoughts. Well, there you go. It's your thinking. It's the rolling around in the rat cage that's keeping you there, trying to make it different. And while ever you're trying to make it different, it won't happen. You'll just be in that cage, feeling the emotions over and over and over and over and over again in the guilt. Oh, my beloved, come back. Come back. Come back to yourself and the divine creator that you are, and remember that you are love. That's all you have to do, really. And create from there. Extend from there. There it keeps all love's gifts safe for you. You are very gifted, beloved. And when you operate the gift of love, oh my God, everything in the universe realigns with you. Or is it that you realign with the universe? And you come back into balance. And that's the place to be. Sending and receiving, giving and receiving. Giving the gifts that you beautifully have inbuilt in you as you are love. Each act of love is added to the space in the universe that is yours and has become part of the whole along with you. The space in the universe that is yours. That's a beautiful thought, isn't it? You can be in any space in the universe you like. Just extend your love there. Just remember that you are love, and that's where and who you are. Love is everywhere, and you can be that too. Everywhere, loving. All that has proceeded from fear is nothing and has no existence apart from your own thoughts. That, beloved, I experienced this week when I had a negative thought and I rolled around in it and rolled around in it and made it a big, big, big story. You know it. You know the one. Yep. And then I realized that it was just a thought and that I didn't need to think it. It was all good, all better. Because I remembered that I am love. And love doesn't need to take offense at anything. Love doesn't need to take offense, but it does need to find balance in the world of receiving and giving. There is a law of opposites, lovelies. I'll discuss that with you one day. The law of opposites. And if we're not living the law of opposites, we are out of balance. And the universe will fix us, usually by crushing us in some way. But come back. Come back to love. That's all you have to do. Remember who you are. Return. Turn around. Do it differently. Do it differently, my beloved, and don't punish yourself for the rest of your life. If you've enjoyed today's video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And know that I love you. Bye for now.